Hunger was familiar. Fear wasn't. And today, for reasons she couldn't explain, fear hovered just beneath her skin like the air before a storm. At the diner, the morning rush hit hard. Coffee orders flew in, plates clattered, and the manager's voice cut through the noise like a blade. Maria moved on instinct, smiling when required, apologizing even when she wasn't wrong. A man snapped his fingers at her. She apologized. Another complained about cold toast. She apologized again. She didn't notice the black SUV parked across the street. Engine running, windows tinted so dark they swallowed reflections. She didn't see the two men inside watching the diner. Entrance like they were guarding something, priceless or hunting it. By mid-morning, the door opened and a man in a suit walked in. Not an expensive one, but not cheap either. Clean, controlled. His eyes scanned the room once, quickly, then settled on Maria like he had been told exactly who to find. She felt it before she saw him, the weight of attention. That didn't belong in a place like this. He sat at the counter and ordered coffee. His voice was calm, polite, but rehearsed. When Maria poured his cup, he spoke softly. "You fed a man last night." Her hand froze for half a second. "We feed customers," she replied carefully. He smiled, just enough to show he wasn't offended. "This one wasn't a customer." Maria met his eyes then. There was no threat in them, just certainty. "If you're here to complain," she said, "talk to my manager." "I'm here to thank you." That made no sense. Nothing in her life ever came with thanks from strangers in suits. "For what?" she asked. "For showing mercy," he said. "It's rare." Before she could respond, he slid a card across the counter. "No name, just a number. If anyone gives you trouble," he added, standing, "you call that." "I don't need help," Maria said, more sharply than she intended. The man nodded, like he had expected that answer. "He said you'd say that?" "He?" she asked. But the man was already leaving. The rest of the day blurred together, but the feeling didn't fade. Customers were unusually polite. The manager didn't yell once. When a man tried to raise his voice at her, he stopped mid-sentence, glanced around, and suddenly decided it wasn't worth it. Maria felt like the air around her had changed, like invisible walls had been built overnight. After her shift, she stepped outside and froze. The black SUV was still there. One of the men opened the door, not toward her, but to let someone else out. The homeless man from the night before stepped onto the sidewalk. Cleaner now, coat pressed, posture straight. His eyes found hers instantly. "Maria," he said. Her heart pounded.